Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. Konsa. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Gordon. Gordon's cross. Oh, good climb! Cleared without hesitation. Ryerson. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Stones tries to clear. Really fierce, close defending. James carries the ball down the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Berger. Still goalless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Stones. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. For Rice. Anderson. Nicely spread. That's a good run he's making there. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Madueke. Could move up a gear here. Madueke. Madueke. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Bob.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Anderson gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Oh, a bust challenge. Anderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? Doesn't quite get there. Bob. And the counter is on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Anderson. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Gordon, and a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
This is a promising build-up. Pinches it off him.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Gordon! And the ball's come loose here. Madueke puts a cross in. Oh, shooting chance! Bob gets it clear. And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. Now it's Madueke. Stones. That's destined for the flank. Hangs in a cross. Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This possibly the last play of the half. Rice plays it short. Kane! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
England certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice does really well to win the ball there, and back to the keeper they go. Konsa. Stones. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. For Rice. Anderson. And here's Kane. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
England have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kane is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Stones.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Madueke. And he lines up a cross. He's rising! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he can clear it away.
Was 96,026.
James has it out wide and in space. In by James. Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland wins the duel this time. Bob. Oh, they can break here. Rice does well to get it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And back to the goalkeeper. James. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gordon. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's definitely onside. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bob. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, they've got it again. Anderson, who's set up one goal so far. Played out towards the right wing. England leading here, and he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So here comes a substitution. Berger. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Bob. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Well taken goal. Norway are back in business. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Haaland. Crunching tackle. Madueke. Throw in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. They get a throw in. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hoisted in. That's going to go a long way. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. England pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And here's Bellingham, he'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Kane. Madueke looking to receive it in space. Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. And that's been won straight back. Berger. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. Oh, can he get onto this? Gets a good foot in there. Bob. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Madueke. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found the way through. Plays it. Oh, good effort. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. And it is half-time in extra time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Rice. That's going wide left. And he's picked it up out wide. Flashes it. Oh, great leap! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cross needs to be good. Norway have a free kick. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. England are down to 10 men. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. No, that's been intercepted. Anderson. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gordon receives it in a wide position. The cutback, towering header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. There they go, hunting again.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's found a way through, and he nearly went all the way.
Stones clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Reyes gets it away. Bob. Quality ball. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. So spot kicks imminent. Kane to get things going. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Up steps the man with the armband.
Never looked in doubt, really.
So both teams on the board. Madueke is the second man to step up for his team. And he sticks it away.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Anderson is the third man to step forward.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, you're not going to save that. We're tied at 3 each. Gordon is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Berger, fourth in their queue. Never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This to stay in it. And there you have it. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. So Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
England really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
We are glad to inform you that today's match...
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.